MJ, I guess she's not ready. Well, good evening. How are you tonight? This is New York Boss Lady, Unscript, and I have my co-host, Purplicious. Hold on. Oh. And tonight we're going to be talking to some female DJs from all around the country and different states, as well as in the five boroughs. Today we have on our panel, we have from Philly, DJ EVE. We have DJ Honeyflow out of Canada. We have my co-host Purplicious. We have DJ Chanel B. We have the legendary Lady D Wells. We have the lovely DJ Destiny. And we have DJ Tam Jams.
Oh, I don't get no adjective.
Oh, the Queen from Queens. Sorry. She felt left out, I guess. I don't know. Well, we're gonna start with let's start with DJ Destiny. Welcome.
Thank you kindly. It's a pleasure to be on here with the legends. I see y'all ladies. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a mom of three out of Far Rockaway, Queens. Just, a kind of laid back DJ. I'm not like flamboyant, very humble. And, I've just been DJing for like 10 years actively, but I've always made mixtapes ever since I was like about 10 years old. So as music has always been in my heart and soul.
I know I'm just gonna do a brief bio of everybody. Then we'll come back and ask questions that everybody can answer. Purple, would you like to introduce our next one of your DJs here or one of our DJs? Can you hear me, Purple? I think you're muted, doll. Hold on, let me see if I can unmute you. Okay, now you're good.
Good evening.
Good evening.
DJ EVE, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am DJ EVE. I am from Philly, and I just started DJing in January, and I've won my first amateur female DJ battle March 1st, which was a dope way to kick off Women's History Month. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Okay, thank you. And then I'm going to let have you introduce. Let me introduce DJ Honeyflow. DJ Honeyflow, can you unmute yourself?
Oh, there we go. Hey everyone, I go by DJ Honeyflow. I'm out of Toronto, Canada. I actually came from a radio background, so that's kind of my first love. My first heart is radio. And I got into DJing many years ago through the radio station. I was live on the dial in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and just been fortunate to do a lot of amazing events here in Toronto and across Canada. Dundas Square, Melassman Square, the Jazz Fest, just a lot of amazing, events and social initiatives I'm pretty big on as well. Just different fundraisers, being active in the community and giving back. That's really, really huge for me and just makes music richer as well for me.
Burke? Burke, are we going to introduce the next one?
How about Chanel B?
Okay.
Hi, ladies. Hi, queens.
Hey, Chanel.
I am.
Auntie. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie. I'm DJ Chanel B. I've been a lover of music. I was born into a family of musicians. I became a music teacher, and eventually, when I went into teaching music technology, started teaching children how to perform music outside of just being in the bands and choirs. And I eventually became a DJ because karaoke was just not enough. And that's what the host would tell me. And when I started, it was in a time where you weren't used to seeing female DJs like everywhere you look. But then eventually that became the newest thing. So now I'm happy to be amongst some amazing ladies now and not looking like the weirdo all by myself in my city, or like people saying, wow, you're a DJ and you're a female. Like, I don't know any, like, I'm just happy now that it's no longer like weird to see, as if we don't know how to blend records or pick up speakers and carry things and all of that. But I'm from out of Baltimore. And thanks to my love for music and loving different genres, I play everywhere now. And I play so much, I don't know how to be still. So I'm currently in Pittsburgh right now doing something musically, and I'm happy to be here. And I'm glad to be on this panel with you lovely ladies of the music culture.
Right. Thank you. All right. So I'm the lucky one. I get to introduce my sad sister, the queen from Queens, DJ Tam Jams. Would you like to talk, Tam Jams? Yeah, maybe because you unmute yourself, please? Or do you need me to unmute? Okay. I can't unmute you because you won't unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi. Hello, ladies.
Hello, Tam Jams.
Happy to be here with everybody. For those who don't know, I'm hailing from Queens, New York. Love hip hop. Love playing music all over. Like Chanel said, different genres. I've been playing for about long time.
That would be your age.
Say what?
Don't tell your age.
Oh, shoot.
I've been playing 1 year older, 1 year more than my age. So I've been playing 26 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, started at 2, and happy to be here.
Okay. And let me Perp, I'm gonna take the next one again. Cause am I hitting the right person? No, I'm hitting myself. Hold on. See, you could tell that I haven't been on this for a minute. That I can't even move directly. Anyway, but we're going to go with Lady D Wells. Is she on? Okay, there you go. There we go. Okay, lady.
Okay. Hey, hello to everyone on the panel and those listening. I'm Lady D Wells. I've been in the business, like Tam Jam said, it's been a long time. For me, it's been almost 35 years. I've done many college radio shows. I was a DJ for Kiss FM, 98.7 Kiss. I was a DJ for 107.5 WBLS. I've done a host of events overseas, cruises. I've done a multiple of 50 cruises in my lifetime, and I'm definitely from the club background. I was one of the first females for a long time surviving the club circuit, and I've taken it now. I feel I've been doing the DJing part so long that I now added on promoting to my repertoire. So that's just a little bit about me and my travel in this game. I've done stadiums and things of that nature. It's been a great journey, and it's good to see that sisters are now coming out. Because I've been doing this, Sonia, and so long where there were no women. Now there are sisters involved, and you know what? It's a good feeling.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm gonna take this time to let Purple just greet and say hi to some of our actual people in the audience first. Or would you like me to do it? Or you want to do it?
Hey, Miss Riz, that's my cut up twin. Welcome in. Blade is truth. Hey. New Danny. Who else is in here? Hey, Candle Lady. Double Spirit. Happy birthday, friend.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Recognize me. And Open Deck DJs meetups. What's up? Drop in the chat where everybody's representing from.
I see who else? I saw Sapphire Blue. I see Little Sugar.
808.
Yes.
Siobhan Hill.
That's my mod sister. That's right.
And 247.
Read, I don't know if Lady D is seeing the messages.
What's that? Oh wait. Okay, let me.
Oh yes, Miss Riz said, "Hey, Lady D Wells, it's your FCBC fan."
That's right.
Facebook. Is that what FCB is?
No, that's First Corinthian Baptist Church.
Oh, First Corinthian Baptist Church. Oh, excuse me.
That's right.
All right.
Shout out Sapphire J Blue from Queens. Al.
Yes. Hello.
Hey now. New York is deep up in here. She loves 5-star. Philly. Hey, Sapphire Blue and DJ Yansky. DJ Hams, how you doing?
All right. Okay.
DJ
so
Cole
now,
Philly.
all right. Welcome everyone. It seems like the men ain't come to support us today.
They don't want to hear what we gotta say.
Oh, hey.
I got something to say.
That's right. You got a lot to say. All right. So I'm gonna ask some questions, and so is Perp. Basically, one of my questions is, how did you get your DJ name? Whoever wants to start can start. Go around.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I prayed on my name. I was calling myself DJ Heaven, musically taking you there.
So
right?
why you changed it?
Because one day I used to read the Village Voice. For those of you in New York, we had a paper called the Village Voice that was very artsy. And I opened it up to the back because that's where all the party information was. And there was a full length ad for DJ Heaven. And it wasn't me.
Oh, so somebody already had
And
your name.
and so coming from hip hop culture, that's just a no. So once I saw that, I was like, okay, I mean, the fact that it was a female, and I don't know how big she was or whatever, but she had a full page ad. So that told me she was bigger than me at the moment. And so then I prayed and I was like, I need a name that's really descriptive, that's really me, that, would be hard to duplicate by someone else, even though we found out that is still possible. And I woke up in the middle of the night, literally one night, like, Tam Jams. That's it. So that's how I got mine.
That's how you got yours. And I welcome Cammy, DJ Cammy, and he's a man. Listen to all of us. Thank you for coming. Anyone next?
I could go
Okay.
next. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So mine was pretty simple. So my name is Yvette, but some of my friends call me Evie. And so it was simple to just go with Evie Eve. That was already like my handle on social media. So when I was thinking about what my name would be, I was trying to come up with something catchy. And then I was like, you know what, just be yourself. And I said, okay, DJ Evie Eve. And that's where it landed. That's where I'm staying.
Okay. Great.
Cool. So I was going to say how I got DJ Honeyflow was in my 20s. I was doing radio, had my own radio show on a Saturday night called Rewind Saturdays. And I would always take, I don't know if you guys know a Marantz. It's like old school for, like it's like a box with a mic. So I would, travel all across the States, go to Apache Cafe in Atlanta, DC, Chicago, all over the place, look for all these amazing artists. And I noticed a lot of the artists at the open mic nights I was trying to get on my radio show were, they would be called like Flowmatic, Floetic, anything like Flowetry. It was just very smooth. And I always wanted to be a spoken word artist. So I'm like, why don't I take the word flow? And then in Toronto, they had the first Honey Jam, it was called. It was the first female showcase here in Canada, in Toronto. It was really big. It was very taboo for a female showcase and very taboo for females just to be on stage together, right? So it was called Honey Jam, and they're on like Much Music, MTV, and getting a lot of publicity here in Toronto. So I'm like, why don't I take the word honey and I'll take the word flow, although I'm not a spoken word artist, and just kind of merge those two. And that's how I got Honey Flow.
Oh, all right. Great. Yeah.
Well, I'll say DJ Destiny is actually in my name. It's my middle name. But I also have a tag on it, DJ Destiny Lady Maestro. And the Lady Maestro came from the audience. They say you play like you're directing the orchestra. So I just kept it. I went with it. It's like, oh, you kind of smooth with it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that. I'll take that.
Okay. All right.
Am I the only one left?
No, I'll go. I'll go to break the ice.
Okay.
They used to call me Miss D, and one day Reggie Wells came to one of the spots I was at and asked me to come play, and I said, "Yeah, my last name is Wells too." He said, "Let me see your driver's license," and I put up my driver's license, and he brought me into a club he was at, and he changed it. He was like, "Change your name to Lady D Wells," and that's what I did.
Okay, so
Nice.
your name was given sort of kind of by someone else.
Well, yeah, because he was like, "We can keep this Wells thing going," and
Okay.
that's pretty much what's cool with me.
Okay, cool. All righty.
Alrighty, I'll go. I think I'm ready now.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Don't pull your leg now. We don't want to pull your leg.
No, I was just sitting there thinking about how I got my name. My name was a play on my nickname initially when I first started DJing. So it was easy to call me Shazzle because everybody in college called me Shaz or Shazzle Dazzle.
So
So
did you start out as DJ Sazzle?
I did because the Chanel in email world, Chanel was taken. So I took the N's and turned them into Z's in my internet name. And so people at school got lazy. And so instead of just saying Chazelle, or like people like the email name, they called me Shaz. And then Snoop Dogg was around and it was like for Shizzle, my Nizzle, and Shazzle and Dizzle. Everybody had a name on my name for my nickname. They had a different nickname for me, but when I started DJing, Shazzle Dazzle was the easiest one to go with. But then I started DJing outside of Baltimore, and I had management at one point in time, and they were like, "Well, we need something more serious because your name sounds like you're a magician or you're play." And I was like, "I'm not changing my name, so the only thing y'all gonna get from me is my first name and the letter B." So I'm still going to be Shazzle, but for you people that can't take my nickname, you can just call me Chanel B because I'm not coming up with another DJ name. Shazzle is my name. And so now the funny thing is people that actually knew me back then, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Chanel B, Chanel B." But they're like, "I'm never gonna stop calling you Shazzle." And I tell them like, "Please don't, like that's how I know you've been with me for a while. Like you've been shooting in the gym." And I'm like, if you call me Chanel B, just know that's to keep the corporate people happy. Because some people didn't know what to write on the check. And I was like, you know what? We're not gonna make y'all spell my name wrong. So therefore, I'm Chanel B. Since y'all claim y'all don't know how to spell Shazzle Dazzle on a paycheck when it's time to pay me. There you go, Chanel B. Made it easy.
The B is your last name.
Yes, the B is my last name. I'm a Baynard.
Baynard
Baynard, yes.
from Baltimore. Because the B could be anything on any given day.
The Baynard is from Baltimore. The Baynard is from Delaware, as a matter of fact. Like my father's family is from Delaware. The Baynard name comes from the Delaware, Philly area. So shout out to the Philly fam in the building.
All right. All right. Burp, you got a question for these ladies? Or did everybody answer? Yeah, everybody answered, right?
I have a question, and that is what inspired you to become a female DJ?
A female or the DJ? It's like
Being a female, female.
It's my mom and daddy. Like, I'm sorry.
She got the comedy wrapped up in the DJ. I like that. I love it. You're right.
It's a male dominated industry, right? So, as a girl, what made you want to pursue a male dominated type of sport, if you will?
Yeah, that's
a little better. I guess I'm gonna go since I'm already up here.
Yeah, you're gonna
change me. I wasn't inspired, but when I was collecting albums and CDs and tapes, by the time I got to college, people actually went to me to play the music from Baltimore. And I was going back home to get the music from a female DJ who passed away. So when DJ K Swift passed away, who played all the club music, and that was what people recognized me for, it was a no-brainer. Like, well, I don't know who else gonna play it. I don't know where I'm gonna find the music from. And I just happened to have a cousin who started to give me music, and it all connected where I was like, okay, you guys are calling me. You guys are asking for my services where I was just providing the music. I should go into trying to learn how to blend it together and actually do it as a profession. So I feel like people push me into it. I was already, I guess, a selector in my younger years. So that's how I got inspired to be a DJ. Yeah, so rest in peace to DJ K Swift, who we miss dearly.
Definitely.
Speaking of that, I just want to quickly say it, and then I just want to move on because it's a
Hmm.
little difficult for me to do what I got to do. But
Give
the
me a.
show is going to be dedicated today to one of our Twitch people and very close friend of mine, Twitch, Joe Fab, which is Joseph Jonathan Lee, who will be passed away for a year Friday coming. Okay. And also my granddaughter, whose birthday is tomorrow, she would have been 10. And her 2-year anniversary of death is on Wednesday. All right, so we're dedicating to Charlie Rain and we're dedicating it to Joe Sofa. All right, that's all. I'm not gonna say no big long drawn out stuff. All right. Anyone else would like to say what made them go in the direction of
I'll go.
DJing?
Oh, go ahead.
Who's going?
Yeah, I was inspired by the female DJs as Spinderella, Jazzy Joyce, and Coco Chanel. And they showed me that, you can do this. Because I never really seen a female DJ at that young age because I'm an 80s baby. And I would see it and know I can do it. And I can, do it with the guys, without the guys. And that's pretty much what inspired me, seeing them do it, knowing that a lady can do, the thing on the ones and twos.
Quick question since you brought it up. What age did you start DJing?
Like I said, I always made mixtapes since I was 10, but at 16, I had a friend of mine that just let me borrow his equipment and I just practice. Nobody ever like really showed me anything.
So you're self-taught.
Self-taught. So I took it from there at 16 and he would, put me in the clubs. He would sneak me in because I wasn't supposed to be in there just to see what it would look like, just to give me a little idea, like this is what you're going to be, this is what you're going to be doing. So get used to it now. So when you get to that point, you're going to be in there like it's nothing, like it's, like butter.
Okay. Chanel, I'm just going to go back to you. What age did you start?
I think I was 28 when I started officially.
Cool.
I'm 29 now.
You and Tam Jams, okay. Okay.
She's funny.
Y'all looking rather old for y'all.
Wait a minute, Auntie.
Well, you said you 29. You look a little bit older than 29. Okay. Who's next? Okay.
I'll go. So, what I've always loved music, all types of music. Anybody who you ask, my playlist is, I call it bipolar. I'll be jamming to gospel. The next song may be rock, R&B, anything. You'll find anything on my playlist, and just loving music from a very young age. The arts and theater has always been in my background. So I grew up going to the Freedom Theater here in Philly. It's a historic African American theater company. And what made me currently want to start DJing was my brother-in-law. They all were DJs, and then the wives started. So shout out to the Ladies First DJ Battle. That actually started as a joke between the wives. They were kind of like, well, if the husbands can do it, we can do it. And that led me to enter into the fourth DJ battle that they had. And so that was the main drive. But then I had a really bad car accident in October and I had a concussion symptoms that lasted much longer than they should have. And learning how to DJ was actually helpful for me in getting over my concussion. So the rhythm, keeping focus, BPMs, and things like that, that really helped me out a lot. So the love of music, the arts background, and then medically wanting to get better, all were catalysts in my driving force and wanting to become a DJ. And so it blew up way more than I had anticipated, which is a good thing. But it's been like a super fast ride. I am 49 now, just turned 49.
I was just gonna say, you don't have to tell us your age.
Oh
Just
no,
let us know. She just started this year in
I just
January
started.
of 2026.
Yeah, so I mean, technically, I was 48 when I started. I had a birthday in February, and now I'm 49, and it's just proof that you don't have to say, "Oh, I'm a certain age, I can't start something." You can be as young. I've seen young DJs. I have an event coming up next month, and one of the ladies who's throwing it, her daughter is a DJ. So, and she's young, and that's dope. So, I just love that women are out here and we're doing our thing, no matter what your age, what your professional ability is, whether you're just starting, whether you've been doing it for a long time. So this panel is like really dope to see all these different women on here who've been doing it for, a long time. And I'm open to learning from you ladies. So
Okay. Great. Who's
Nice.
next?
I want to give a shout out to you. You were in the Philly battle, the amateur battle.
yeah,
I want to shout out the ladies out in Philly because I know the ladies that are putting that together, and I'm glad. So you are in the right state with
yes.
to have that. You're gonna have a lot of help and mentors and support. So because they right now the leading city of bringing you all in. I hear about the battles. I'm gonna get up there eventually.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I've heard great things about you too. So one of the ladies from the battle, they were like, "I really like her." So I was like, "Okay, I gotta make sure I look into you." Yeah. Shout out to my ladies too. I know that some of them are on Twitch watching. So hey, to all the contestants who were on there, I love y'all ladies. Y'all dope.
Okay. Is there anyone else? Everybody answered Perp's question?
So does Tam Jam.
Go ahead.
Tam Jam got her hand up.
I started mixtape DJs made me start DJing in the late 90s when it became protocol that they would just start talking. They took the mix out of the mixtapes. It was just fat shout, my man's in them, and play the record. And I was like, where's the mix? And so I brought some equipment and decided to start just mixing my little hip hop collection. And then people heard me in my house and drew me out. And that's how my business started. I was 35 at the time. Yeah, I was 35. And I brought the equipment and 6 months later had my child. So I kind of started both of those careers simultaneously. And then so that no, because I brought the equipment the late 90s. 98 I brought the equipment. And in 99, and I'm pretty much self-taught. However, DJ Mr. C, God rest his soul, he called himself my record pool because we had been friends for years. And there were a couple of male DJs that I had asked to teach me, but let's just say it wasn't beats that they wanted me to juggle at their house. Okay, so anyway, by the time I brought my own equipment, and pretty much taught myself. Mr. C supplied me with music because he was getting more than, triple and quadruple copies of the music. So he would supply me with the music up until we went digital. He was my record pool. And he showed me how to beat match. But other than that, and DJ Gully, whatever little scratching I know how to do, Gully taught me. But outside of those two, I pretty much taught myself.
Is everybody self-taught or they taught by someone else or school?
Self-taught.
Self-taught.
Self-taught. I'd like to go to a school though, or I'd like to get more serious about it and do it for sure. Oh, I said for sure, Chanel B. She always says, she's like, Honey Flo, we need to make you a moat because you always go for sure. And then I'm like, yeah, it's so nerdy. I can't help it. Anyways.
That was so long ago.
Being in a battle, I had a coach. So that was helpful. With the battle, you only had 6 weeks to learn. So I was aggressive. Like I bought my own equipment. I didn't wait. And as soon as I got my equipment, once we joined and we were able to start practicing, I was figuring some things out for myself. I would learn to record in Serato, which at first I didn't even know that was a thing. And then my coach would come over and critique what I did and he would give me tips. So that was a benefit to being in the battle, is that I actually had somebody there to kind of guide me along the way within those 6 weeks. So shout out to my brother-in-law who was my coach, DJ Bo Diddley. So that was real beneficial. And the funny thing is with the battle, all of the coaches except one were all men. We had one female coach, Lady Sam. So it's kind of the contrast of it being an all-female DJ battle, but because it's still a very male-dominated world, most of our coaches were men. But I never thought about that until just now. Like, oh wow, it's still mostly men. So now that I know that you ladies are here, if you're in the area, I know that the ladies want to make it, even bigger than Philly. That's something that you may want to be interested in the future, is maybe being a female coach and bringing up another lady who's interested in entering into the game.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Lady D is my coach.
Not me. But
no, for real. Like,
no.
She's definitely helped me out a lot along the way since we met the other day.
The other day. So you just became a DJ the other day?
No, I'm saying because me and Lady D met the other day.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I mean, in terms of time.
Well, we definitely share music. That's something that we don't normally do, but I do that with Tam Jams and some other people. I also teach kids, so I've had classes for children.
Yeah, me too.
Taught them the art of the mix. So yes, to share the craft is important. That's just one of my things.
Oh, everybody or Tam Jams?
You too, Tam Jams? You taught kids, right?
Yes, I am.
Everybody said,
and Chanel,
Chanel
teaches us everything.
You can juggle beats.
Yeah.
I was actually, me and Mel Starr, he came out to one of my sessions, and he was, he was phenomenal, of course. And that was a good look, to have someone like him come out and share his craft.
All right.
He's here on Twitch now too.
I was just gonna say also, like in my 20s, I was really inspired by Pam the Funktress. I took a trip on my own to Minneapolis and I saw DJ Shorty, Pam the Funktress, bless her soul. I know she's definitely rejoicing in heaven, but my mouth literally dropped to the ground. Like when I saw Pam the Funktress, I couldn't believe. I've never seen a female do body tricks. I've never seen her hold it down where she could blow out. Like
she could mix with the girls.
Yeah, not even just the,
Or-
oh yeah, that too. But yeah, like this woman could like blow out any guy out of the ballpark, right? So for me, I was always inspired to do things that guys did, and I'm like, you know what? I could hang in the gym. I could hang in the boxing ring. I could hang on the basketball court. Like I thought I was a mini Jordan at 5 feet, and I really wasn't. Once someone came up with a hand with 6 feet, that was 6 feet over me, right? But I just always felt like I can hang with the guys too. This is a boys' club, but I'm going to get in there and I'm going to hang with all those guys as well and prove that I could do it, right? So I've always been kind of intrigued, even if it's bike shows. I always wanted to get a crotch rocket. When I saw Queen Latifah, I wanted to get that orange jumper suit she has on. Back in the day, I'm like, but so that's kind of what inspired me, and then radio, just to get turntables or get a controller, I should say, CDJs at the time, and just start trying to DJ as well.
Okay. Like to welcome DJ Miss Classy to our.
Hey.
Miss Classy.
Hey, Classy.
Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Queens. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Oh,
Good.
Miss Classy, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everyone. I am DJ Miss Classy from Baltimore. I have been DJing now over 12 years, going into my 13th year. And I've been in the background, I've been driving, but I've been hearing all the wonderful stories about how you got started and how you got your name. So I'm just going to be briefly and just answer the questions, even though I'm late.
That's great. I'm glad you did.
Yes. I was driving and listening in the background. I just came from a dance class. I am a dance instructor now. 2 years I've been teaching dance. But I am DJ Miss Classy, and I got my name. I wanted to be called DJ Hollywood because as a young lady growing up, my family would call me Hollywood because I was so, I had my own style.
Mm-hmm.
So I got into DJing by another DJ. I went to a roller skating rink, and it was a DJ. He was playing gospel, but he was mixing it up. So after I finished skating, I went up to him and I was just, letting him know how I just love the music. And he was like, do you want some music? And I'm like, sure, I'll take some music. So he told me to buy a hard drive. So I went out and bought a hard drive, and he gave me some music. And then he was like, do you want to learn how to DJ? I'm like, well, okay, I never thought that I would be a DJ. That was not in my forecast. So he started training me how to count, and he had some CDJs in his house, and he was like, just come by my house and I will teach you how to DJ. So that is my mentor. So that's the reason why I got into DJ. But I just love music. And another reason why I got into DJ is because I love music. I grew up in the church singing, and I just grew up listening to music. My love is gospel.
Shout out whoever that individual is.
Yes, I want to shout out DJ Soul from Baltimore, Maryland. DJ Soul is my mentor, and he got me into the business.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you said 10 years, right?
Well, it's been 12. It's going into my 13th year of DJing.
You mind telling us how young you were at the time, or no? Just
I was
actually 12 years ago. What is it?
Well, I was actually 37. 37. Okay. Kind of late. Some people get into, DJing earlier, but I got into it almost 40, but 37. So this year I'll be 50.
Yeah, me too. Those numbers work for me, Miss Classy.
Yes.
I'm a year older than Chanel B. 31. You said you're 30?
I said 29, sweetie.
Okay, I'm 30. I'm 30.
We all know that's not true because, I became an auntie on Twitch thanks to the auntie delegation, which was in my boss lady and Joe So Fab. So clearly that's not the case. But you ladies look definitely younger. Nobody would know your ages if you didn't say anything. Miss Classy, You ain't had to tell nobody all of that.
25 with a filter. 25 with the filter.
But, right.
All right, Perk, you got a question, baby?
No.
Muted. Oh,
No.
Yes. Who is your favorite DJ?
male or female?
Ooh.
I got a DJ here. Come.
Huh?
Hey. Taught her to DJ.
That's the youngest in charge. Little
Taught
jammer.
her to DJ at 14. She does not go anywhere near the equipment, but I can leave her at a party and she can hold it down. And with no practice. It's disgusting.
Oh, does she have a DJ name?
No. Tale. That's what we call her, Tale.
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah. So, what was? Oh yeah, who their favorite DJs were, right? Perp. Oh, the question. I'm mute, Perp.
Making no pasta.
Yes.
Okay.
Who is your favorite DJ is the question.
Right, male or female?
What's the question?
Who's your favorite?
Who is your favorite DJ?
Yeah, male or female?
One? Just one?
Can I
However
answer?
you need to answer the question. I mean, you can't ask me favorite anything because I'm gonna give you my favorite 50 to 100. I don't have one. However you answer questions, I mean, that's just the question. Go.
Ooh, I want to say local for me, DJ Goldfingers, because I'm from Queens. And when I heard him play for the first time, I said, yeah, this guy's onto something. He keep the party rocking every time. It's never a dull moment. DJ Gully, I'll give him his flowers. Big Lou, I heard him play. I give him his flowers. And of course, the people that inspired me, the Coco Chanels and Jazzy Joyce and Spinderella. Now, I'm gonna leave it there because if I go too far, everybody gonna be like, why you didn't mention me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, nobody calling my phone like you ain't say my name. So I'm gonna leave it there.
All right. Next.
I'm gonna say, well, I already said earlier, because I look for women that could also do something different than just DJ. So Pam the Functress, hands down, like this woman is incredible. She had so much showmanship and she was humorous, and I love that. Like, I love just people that are just humorous and have showmanship and do something a little bit different than DJing. I mean, her body tricks, like, what other female have you seen do body tricks? So
like Tam Jams, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, she might. Yeah.
I don't have enough. I've been trying, but it ain't.
Yeah. I could see Tam Jams doing it. She's humorous as well. So, and we love her as well. And I would say DJ Lady Style, and I like her. She's crazy on the turntables. DJ Shorty. I mean, she's so humble. Like, if you meet her in person in real life, she is how she is. She's so humble. She doesn't care if you're a beginner or if you're advanced. Like, she wants to help so many people, especially women. So mad respect to those women. Yeah.
Well, me personally, like, I come from the party scene. Like, I was out a lot in the 80s and 90s. And so, like, the DJ in New York is different DJs for different things. But when it came to a party, like back in the days, like, I set my ability to blend songs on pace from Red Alert. I remember I was in a club one night and Red was playing, and it was just so even. And I was standing there looking up at him at the booth, saying to myself, now I know these songs are not all the same BPM. I didn't even know about BPM. This is long before I actually thought about DJing, but I would go into clubs and I was always drawn to the DJs. I always made friends with a lot of DJs, um, hanging out in the music industry. But like back then, Red Alert, Kid Capri, when he was a party DJ, but Kid Capri turned into a show DJ. Like
Correct.
at one,
I
it just
agree.
got to a point where all you could really do was watch what he was doing in terms of rather than partying. What's his name? From Harlem, like SNS, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Ron G's.
in terms of females, no, not even Ron. Not SNS.
Danny D.
No, it starts with an S. Where S one from?
Brooklyn.
No, this guy was young. Anyway, but he was like partying. He used to be at Mars 2112.
Party because of old school.
Anyway, but I was in Atlanta a couple of years ago at this Queen's Day, and they was like, "Oh, DJ Destiny gonna be playing. DJ Destiny gonna be playing." So I was like, okay. Let's see how that's still DJ. Let me tell you something. Destiny killed it out there. I like, girl.
You are appreciated. I love you.
No,
right
but
back.
you did. No, but you killed it out there at the Queen's Day. And then Lady D, like I just said the other day, like I've been playing music. I have not been DJing, so now I'm trying to learn how to DJ. Because
So what will you do? Like I said, all of other years.
songs, you know, but yeah, like I wasn't really drawn because, like you said, back then I know Lady D was in the clubs, but she was in the R&B clubs, and I only hung out in the hip hop clubs. So I knew about her, I knew who she was, but I never really partied with her, right? And then, like I said, Destiny out there on the boardwalk in Far Rockaway, you know, keeping it turned up. But like, I didn't come from a club. I come from the clubs, but not club DJ. And I'm really like a private mobile DJ for the most part. I do bars and stuff like that, but my, you know, just trying to get a handle on keeping the dance floor consistently going is where I'm at right now.
Facts.
You know, I just like playing good music, and I'll see the dance floor moving and not even care that I know it's gonna kill it, but I want to hear this song.
Oh God! So you're a DJ to play for himself, not for the crowd.
No, I've learned because like I'm straight hip hop. Those of you who have seen me on Tuesday know, but I know when I'm in hip hop, I get lost. Like it's hard for me to come back and bring it back in. And like even now, I want to do strict because when I was hanging out in the clubs, it was all hip hop, no R&B, nowhere, and that's the kind of party I want to do now. But people are trying to tell me that the audience isn't there. You know, older people, they want to hear R&B, and I'm like, yeah, nah. So I'm gonna do my party. It might just be me, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let y'all know, and I will let you know how it went.
Hello.
So yeah.
All right. No.
I love you.
You ready for this? Okay. Asking me that question, I have a list. So I start off with Baltimore. My favorite DJs in Baltimore, DJ Booby. The energy is unmatched, and if you guys have never heard of DJ Booby, please go and Google him and find him. He's still alive and well, and he still rocks a party. KW Griff is another one of my favorites. He initially was my favorite in club music, but he is amazing in house. He's amazing in hip hop. He's amazing in the music he plays on the radio currently now. So shout out to KW Griff, who you guys will see on Twitch sometime, just randomly playing music in his bistro. DJ Charisma from Baltimore, house music DJ. He's amazing. I don't think he's real, so he's one of my favorite creative DJs because the music he makes out of this world. When we go down to the DMV, shout out to Funk Regulator CeeLo, who I miss dearly, who's not here anymore, but I was a fan and I was very happy to call him a friend and a mentor. So I got a lot of great inspiration from him. And DJ Alizé is another one of my favorites, as well as a mentor to me. On a reggae tip, this is a new favorite of mine, but I am a big fan, and that's Stilly Bashment up in New York. Now,
Silly.
oh, I know Stilly. Listen, and then I'm a
He's on
huge,
that Jam Rock tour.
yeah, I'm a fan. I can't go without seeing him now. But hip hop wise, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and on the West Coast, DJ Qbert, who I got the DJ with. I'm actually very very I'm still a fan, and there's a lot more, but I went through the genres and I thought about it like there's an amazing list of DJs that I admire, and I could go on because there's different reasons I like different DJs. So I have favorites in a lot of different categories. If we speak on the female side, I'm a huge fan of the other Charisma in New York. Like I enjoy her because she helped me brings up my broom. Like there's certain things that happen to me when DJs are playing. Like I have a connection with each and every one of them. So DJ Charisma helps me bring out a broom, and I go into doing my ozone dances or whatever. So shout out to her. Shout out to Spinurita. Um, Shout out to everybody, all the lady DJs, DJ Neek Nice in Philly. I love her energy. Yeah. I can go on. You give me every city and state. I'm gonna name a favorite from
Every city and state. Wow. He's on a world tour.
Oh yeah. I can give you a shout out to the DJs in Canada. I love them too.
We got Lady D, and we have Eve, and we have Miss Class.
So it's several. It's several. Even some of the newer ones are exciting to listen to. But for the most part, I like Mel Star, Grandmaster Flash, um, hmm, Red, Red Alert. Um, Damn, I had a few on the tip of my tongue, but DJ Ace from Brooklyn, and it's quite a few, quite a few.
Okay.
On the sister side, there's still sisters coming up, so all of them I enjoy listening to. So, you know, pretty much that's it for me.
All right. We welcome DJ Shorty Love to the
Uh-oh.
What's up,
here.
ladies?
Yes. I'm gonna give you a little quick maybe a question that was asked, and maybe you can just answer all the questions now. Basically, introduce
I'm
who you
sorry.
are. No problem. Introduce who you are, where you're from. How did you get your DJ name? Who is one of your what inspired you to DJ, and who are your favorite DJs? Okay,
right,
go
y'all
ahead.
can see and hear me, right?
Yes, we can.
Hey, what's up? It's DJ Shorty Love. I'm DJ Shorty Love. I got my. It's weird how I get and everything, and I was with him. I decided to go with D. It wasn't. I was pretty much cool that they me, not in a bad way. Um, and when I was coming up, like I didn't have any access to any female DJs. Like I said, later on down the line, I met Lady D Wells, and she's probably the closest, probably the only female that I feel like I could say maybe I had access to. I could have a conversation with. I could, besides just listening from afar or whatever. So I don't know. Did I miss any other question? I tried to
Um,
remember them all.
right. How long you been DJing and what age did you start? And who's your favorite DJ? Okay, you say Lady D is one of your favorites.
I was
Male
14
or
years
female,
old.
by the way.
I was um I was 14 when I started DJing. So that was 1990. I was a freshman in high school. I first touched the turntables that summer. Um, and then that Christmas, I got my own set, speakers, mixer, everything I needed. And, all I had to do was run to 125th Street and buy my records. And
You
I would
self-taught?
go to, well, somebody showed me how to use the crossfader. So it was like a one shot deal. I was in California. I stayed with somebody whose roommate was a DJ. My godmother took me there for my 8th grade graduation as a gift. And we went to Hollywood and all these places. And her friend that we stayed with, the roommate was a DJ. And when I saw like all his records, because back then I used to like to make like little pause tapes and whatever, just because I loved music. I didn't really necessarily at that time think about being a DJ. I just was like, oh, all these songs, all these records. Can I record these? Can I put them on a mix on a tape? And he was like, yeah. He said, let me show you what to do. So he showed me how to put the needle on the record, how to cue to listen to the next side, and then how to move the crossfader over. So he was like, yeah, have at it. I'm hit record, put whatever songs you want on the tape. So they left me in the room for a few hours, and I went back and forth doing it. I always tell people I'm not gonna say that when I first touched it, like, oh, I just rocked. But when I came out the room, they were like, oh, you were pretty good. And I doubt that I was good enough to say rock a party at the time, but I guess the fact that he showed me what to do within 15 minutes and I was able to stay in the room and just keep going back and forth to get the songs down. So and then that's what put the little battery in my back. And he's like, oh, you did good. I was just like, really? And I think I told Lady D Wells when I interviewed her, you know, um, I had wanted to be an A&R. Like I was just so like into music. And they told me that a lot of A&Rs used to be DJs. So that maybe that's a way to get in. So I never became an A&R, but I became a DJ and it's my family. Because my family always was supportive. Like they always said, listen, if you meet us halfway, we got you the other way. Like if you do good in school, you do this, you do that, we got you. And like they really did, so I really did. I said, hey, if I save up my money for half, if I could buy myself like one turntable, can you buy me the other one or whatever? And they was like, yeah, all right, get you grades good and everything. And that was from the summer of 90 to December, Christmas. And on Christmas, I was expecting to get like one turntable. And, when I opened it up, everything I had two Kenwood speakers, two turntables, a mixer, and a Linear Tech amp, and a little fan to keep it cool.
Hey, you had a good Christmas.
Yeah, they got me the whole set. They got me the whole set back then. It wasn't like today. You can buy a controller and you're good to go. But they got me the whole set. And one of my friends that I used to run track with was having a birthday party at the YMCA in her 31st year. She knew that I was now DJing, and she asked me to do her party. And I was like, that was my first party. And it was with my own equipment. I took it out and I did it. So, like I was telling Lady D Wells, I feel like I can actually say, yes, you did start in 1990. Whether some people just not getting to know me or not.
There you go, sis.
Yeah.
You good?
Your favorite DJ?
Did I?
Favorite DJ?
Oh, my favorite DJ?
Or DJ?
Favorite? You said favorite DJs, females or males or both?
No, male or female. Could be
Male
one
or
or
female.
more than one.
That's right.
One or more than one. All right. So, like I already said, Lady D Wells is the only one I really, really, really get to hear. So, as a female, it's got to be her. And as males, then there's a few. It, I mean, it's went up and down. Like when I was younger, it was just like Kid Capri, then it was Bumpmaster Flex, and then my bro Danny D. Like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
those
that's
are that
yeah.
like so he kind of like I think I switched places. I switched orders. Danny D, I would put him as my number one favorite. But growing up, like it was Kid Capri.
Special. All righty.
And
All
that's
right.
my big bro. No bias, but he got skills.
All righty. And he's also on Twitch, actually. Danny D.
Oh yeah, he's on YouTube. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
But then I got a lot of bros that, like, so not to knock anybody, but you said favorite because one thing, I would say is us females in the man's world. And, some females coming up now, they're like, oh, the guy's this, the guy's that, the guy's this. Never take from that because, like I said, when I was coming up, I didn't have access to females. All I had was my brothers. So appreciate them. They helped groom me, even though I like kind of self-taught in a way. After a while, you start doing jam sessions, you start hanging out with, going to parties, they let you get on. They would let me get on, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I went to several parties, after a while with Danny. He put me on, LA Love put me on, Escape Key, stuff like that. Those are my brothers. I never take from them.
Great. EVE.
So I say way back in the day, of course, I would have to say Cool DJ Red Alert. And then I went to a HBCU in Maryland. Me and Perp went to University of Maryland Eastern Shore together, Hawk Pride. And so we had a lot of people from Baltimore, from DC that went there. And we had DJ Prolific, which I think he may have changed his name over time, but I fell in love with Baltimore club music and just like the dances that came with it. And like a couple people thought I was from Baltimore because I would be so hyped. Like you got like Miss Tony and just like all these amazing songs. And coming from Philly, I had never heard that. And I had never heard like DC go-go music. So me being a lover of music, I was like, what is this? So I'm in the DJs equipment looking while they playing stuff. And then shortly after college, I moved to New York for a little while. And so you had SNS, you had Clue. Of course, you had like Jazzy Joyce, Coco Chanel. So all of these amazing DJs that they all had their own style. Like you knew a Clue song, you knew a Clue album, like mixtapes that were all only underground. I used to go to Jamaica Ave and get my mixtape from underground.
They just closed the Coliseum, by the way.
I know. So Jamaica Ave is totally different now, but you just had like this underground access to this dope, amazing music that you just really couldn't get on the radio. Here in Philly, we lucked up and had Kobe Cole, which he wasn't really a DJ, but he brought all of the underground music and hip hop that wasn't getting mainstream during the day to radio. And so being from Philly, I would have to say on the male side, of course, Jazzy Jeff, he completely blew my mind one year when he blended in like the theme to Mario, the game Mario, like just blew my mind away the way he blended that in with something. Oh, and then going back to being at UMES, we used to have Spring Fling, and we had oh my God, I'm having a perimenopause moment where I can't think of it. You got what I need. Why I can't think of his darn name? That's crazy.
Biz Markie, Biz Markie.
Biz Markie. At the time then in the 90s, I didn't even know he DJ'd, but when I tell you he blew my mind, he was amazing. And so him, and then finally my last one as far as females, I would have to give it to Diamond Cuts. Her energy is like through the roof when she's DJing. You can't help but to be intrigued because she's got all this energy, and then her songs are dope. The way she blends is dope, and it just kind of pulls you in, and it makes you excited as a female DJ. It's like, yeah, I feel that. I want to bring that same energy to people. So yeah.
All right. I'm gonna come back to you, Miss Classy, but just want to acknowledge people that have been watching us. So I'm gonna do some, and then Perp could do some. Uh, Katora Lynn, that's my road dog, and Tam Jam Stalker. J DJ MC2 J Man, how are you? Welcome to the room. DJ Rock the Spot 215. Who else we have here? DJ Yansky, DJ Shazam X, welcome. Who else are we missing? Lady Indiana 46, I believe she's a DJ as well here on Twitch. Crazy Berrytown, how are you doing, sis? Dr. Dady Priest, hey, how are you? Welcome. Am I missing anybody else, Perp?
You covered everybody.
Oh, DJ, are you serious? Our buddy from Florida. How are you? Oh, DJ Cal Money D. Did I cover him? Oh, Liddell, the DJ. Bam Bam, the DJ, 804. I'm covering everyone now. Okay, then we can get to Miss Classy then.
Well, like DJ Chanel B, I don't have just a favorite one. I have many DJ that inspires me, especially in Baltimore. We have a lot of DJs that's been in the game for many, many years. So when I hear that name, I actually got to play on a stage with some of the top DJs in Baltimore, DJ Booby, DJ Kenny K, Sean Marshall, some of the we have really awesome DJs in Baltimore. So I don't have one favorite. I have many favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But as a young girl, I can remember watching TV and I saw Jazzy Jeff on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And that kind of, seeing him in there and knowing that he was a DJ, if I could say somebody that really inspired me was DJ Jazzy Jeff and Spinderella watching Salt and Pepper. So some of the DJs that I have saw on television inspire me. Again, like I said, growing up, that was not I didn't want to be a DJ, but I did see DJs on television that inspire me. And then in my hometown of Baltimore, is a lot of DJs here that inspire me, and a lot of them I had a chance to play with. We have awesome DJs in Baltimore, and of course other states and cities that's here.
Okay. Welcome to DJ Sir Roddick. Good evening. Good evening. What's up, sis? Red Jello 180. Okay, Tam Jams needs 2 people to follow her to get to her 1,800 followers. So if you're not following her, please give her a follow. Just go and click on. All right. Just 2. I know we can do it. There's 40 people right now. Everybody can't be following her. No. Unfollow, then follow again. No, just I need 2 people to follow DJ Tam Jams. Katora Lynch.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I will unfollow and follow her.
No. Katora Lynch. It's DJ Tam Jams. Put up top. Follow her. Premier Walk. BNQQN 31. I know I said it wrong, but all righty.
Hey, Red Jello.
You have another question, Perp?
I do have a question. Please describe to me your favorite DJ and experience and tell me why. What
Can I
would you
start?
like me to put in the chat? Rock the spot. Yes.
I can start?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So I've only I'm the newest, so I ain't had many. So
So you gotta tell your experience now, quick.
right. I gotta get
Everyone
my
else gonna
niggas.
be long.
Y'all got 10, 20 years of experience ahead of me. So the DJ battle, the all-female DJ battle, we had a little over 600 people there. So for me, that's huge to be my first
So
time. That's like my hands were literally like this. So it was the energy was amazing. The support was amazing. And it was really dope to see a three females come together and bring forth a production like that. So we got DJ Yansky, she's in the chat. DJ A West, I know she was in the chat earlier. And then Donna McInnes, Buttercrunch. The three of them put together this amazing show, and that probably has kept me wanting to keep going forever, because that was just like, I can't explain it, the energy that was felt in the room. And it reminded me of the movie Juice when they had the battle, because there was an upstairs, it went in like a full circle, so there was like upstairs and a downstairs, and it felt just like a battle you would see in the movies and on TV. And so to be a part of it was just electrifying. So that's my favorite and only so far.
Yeah. So just so we could all cheer you on, when is your first gig?
So I'll be at the Mooshaloo in Philly. That's like a stationary boat on Delaware Ave in Philly on April 26th. That's Sunday. It's a day party from 4 to 8. And you can get tickets through the remixroom.com. Shout out to DJ A West. She has a studio where, you know how you do like sipping paint, stuff like that. She actually has a room where you and your girls or whoever wants to come together, and she has turntables set up, and you can have like a DJ session. You don't have to have any skills or experience. So that's pretty dope. She is one of the people who is heading up Springfest. It's called Springfest. So I'll be there April 26th.
The remix room.
The remix
So
room.
DJ Tamjan and Lady D Wells, you might have to steal that idea. No. No.
Just don't bring it to Philly. That's her thing.
No, right. No, for New York. No.
right.
Just teasing.
I want to go because I have to.
I know you have to go.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. That's,
So one of my great experiences was having to DJ for one of the artists that I grew up on, and it was 112. It was Q Parker from 112. I got to DJ at SOBs in New York, and as I'm DJing, he starts to ask people who want to sing with him, and I'm behind him on the stage, but I don't see nobody raising their hand, and I'm like, this is my only chance. This is my only chance. I'm about to sing with you. He let me get up there and sing with him. So now I'm like, not only did I just DJ with one of my favorite groups, like I also sang with this man. And this was like 2014. So I had only I'm still like in my mind, I'm like, I'm still shocked. I'm blown away. And after it was over, he gave me a nice little video drop, gave me a drop for my kids back at home. And I think I was on the cloud for a good 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Yeah. Until I got another video with some other artists, but that's neither here nor there. But that was a very great experience. And my dad was there. He got to see me perform because it was in New York. Yep.
Nice.
Quick fast, but we're gonna wrap you up because I know you gotta go.
Yes.
Basically, tell us about Chanel B, some of your achievements that you have done, and what is the largest crowd that you have actually performed?
The largest? That's probably about 4,000 or 5,000. I've done some. I've opened for the lacrosse tournament. They're not in the Olympics, but the tournament that they have with all the different countries or so, I was the opener for them. I gave up Essence Fest one year to be their DJ. And I was like, okay, this is a big deal. So I'm okay with that. Then I've done the sororities international conference. So I did Boule, I think 3 years. 3 years. So those were big.
For people that don't know, that are not in the attorney sorority world, what
I
sorority?
am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. So those were some big crowds. When it's on the internet, I guess when I opened up for Twitch, when they introduced their DJ program, and I was live on the front page with the DJs in San Diego a couple years ago, which they helped me make partner because that was pretty much the most amount of people I ever had in my channel. And after that, it's been amazing since then. So that's on the virtual side. Yep. What was the other question?
Oh my goodness.
I know you said.
Tell us, let's wrap it up. Tell us, I mean, now I'm pulling stuff out because I know you personally, but what did you just, last few months?
I'm just coming back from cruising with the cruise ships. And I had to tell them I wanted to come home. But if they, if I told them I stayed, they'd have me in Spain right about now, and in Australia. But shout out to the cruise ships. That is a lovely lifestyle. Lady D Wells, I don't know how you did it, but I want to talk with you about that because it is an interesting a place. I can say I've been there for a year now.
Yeah, that ain't for TV. You right about that.
I've done it now, and I can definitely be like, I can do it. Like I love meeting new people. The last ship left out of Mobile, Alabama. Prior to that, it left out of Miami, and then prior to that, it left out of Baltimore. So I'm happy to have gotten to travel to the Bahamas and to Aruba, Curacao, and some little islands. And the people on the ship that I got to meet was amazing because now I have friends from different countries where they're telling me, "You need to come here. You need to come here. You need to come to Brazil. You need to come to East Africa. No, you need to come to West Africa. Or no, you need to come to the Philippines." So I'm like, I'm just amazed. At the same time, I'm like, I'm not going nowhere right now in America. I'm gonna stay home because the airport is wow. I'm gonna go on the internet, and I think that's gonna be how I'm gonna see you guys going forward. I'm gonna chill for the next 3 years.
You want to talk next time you're streaming on Twitch?
Oh, next time I'm gonna stream tomorrow night at midnight. I'll be going live for Soul Train. I'm back on Twitch. I'll be on the Hip Hop Museum stream as well. They're celebrating Women's Month, and I think I'm gonna go in April, but we still gonna celebrate Women's Month.
Every month is Women's Month.
Every month, exactly. Every month is Women's Month, and I'm also doing a scholarship party here in Baltimore. I would love to see you ladies there. I have a nonprofit where we we support wellness, advancement, awareness, youth, and scholarships. And a lot of my DJ friends are doing a party so we can have a scholarship endowment for Bowie State University. And that's just the first school. But the more actual performers I can get to be a part of our organization, we want to make sure we have funding for those that are coming up that look like us and that are looking to go to school, and they don't have to worry about finances. If we can help, if we have something to do with it, I am looking forward to you guys letting me know if you want to support that, because we need to be there for our future.
Yep. Green Black.
Yeah.
A few months ago.
It's true.
So yeah, May 17th, you guys want to come down the road, come to Baltimore. I have about 4 or 5 DJs from Twitch. I got about 6 DJs from Baltimore, then myself and DJ Lady Mysterious. I have made us the headliners of the party because in Baltimore, you don't see headlining women DJs. You see a woman on the flyer with the other DJs, but you don't see the women throwing the party. So I'm like, we got to change that. So please come on down. I would love to see you.
Fast, just tell where people can find you. Being on social media.
Find me on social media. Find me in a city with DJs and events like right now. Find me in Pittsburgh for the next 2 days. And after tomorrow, find me somewhere on 95 South, getting back to Baltimore.
Yeah, but we're on social media. What's your page?
Oh, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. DJ Chanel B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you, Auntie.
Love you too. And shout out to NY Boss Lady and rest in peace to Joseph Fab. Thank you for having me on here and thank you for being one of the best aunties to keep me grounded and keeping the women together and supporting each other, you know. Lady D Wells, I can't wait to talk to you. And DJ Eve, keep it up, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to be in the middle of the spectrum, like with you all. Like everybody has different angles and so, and that's
Right.
really good. DJ Shorty Love, it's always great to see you. Like I have enjoyed watching you since.
Yo, likewise, the energy is good. I like good energy.
Oh yes, she has
You
great
know.
energy.
Well,
Yes,
look,
she does.
what we're gonna have to do is have a meet and greet of women DJs live, a live one. We're gonna do a live stream somewhere. Yeah. Okay. But
Oh yeah,
thanks,
true.
Mel. Are you gonna
The
exit?
midpoint
Of women
between
on
New
all
York and
day.
Baltimore is Philly, so we could just do it here in Philly. I'm
I
just saying,
figured that's
it's in
what
the
you were
middle.
gonna say. New
New
York,
York,
New York.
Baltimore, and Philly.
There's more New York people right here on the screen.
Nobody asked me how many New Yorkers was on the
New York
screen.
rules.
Well, she got a point, and there is a female DJ lineup coming up soon in Philly, so there's a spot.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Come through. I think the tickets are only like $20.
Some of us will be in Atlanta, though, unfortunately. Like
That is exactly where I'll be.
so I know, I'm aware.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up because 9:40. Once each one of us are gonna do like Chanel did. Who's next?
Wait, what we doing?
We'll wrap it up. You're gonna basically tell us a whole bunch of everything. Your scenario, because you you had a short history of DJing.
Yeah.
So far you have booked really 2 gigs, correct?
Yes. I have a retirement party in May. So that'll be fun. But I'm open to learning from you ladies. I think I follow most of you on Instagram. So I have questions. So if you ladies are open to, kind of guiding me along the way, I greatly appreciate it. If you have gigs somewhere near Philly, let me know. I would love to come and just kind of see how you operate. That'll help me moving forward. And I inspire to be like you guys with the longevity in this, because it's not an easy thing to be a DJ, and it's definitely not an easy thing to be a female DJ in a male-dominated industry. So I'm definitely looking forward to leaning on some of you ladies.
Okay.
It's not easy. I threaten to quit every 5 years.
Listen, wait, let me tell you. I almost did after the battle. I almost didn't go forward. I was like, I don't know. This is a lot, but I'm moving forward, and I'm glad that I am.
Yes, keep it up, keep it up. Like they spoke about Red Alert earlier. Like I should have mentioned him that that is one of the most humblest, sweetest DJs I know. and longevity in the game. And he always told me, like, don't stop. He was the don't stop. So every
Yeah.
5 years, I think about stopping, and I think about what Lurk told me, and I was like, all right, I'm still here.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta keep
and,
going.
and DJ and the word DJ and humble in the same sentence is you don't find that often. So
I'm finding
Well,
that
that's
out.
there need to
Uncle
be
Red.
more
Uncle
DJs
Red.
like that, though. There need to be.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Again, definitely, we're gonna follow you. Definitely, EVE. We're gonna definitely follow you and support you.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, I just
Wait,
found out your Facebook page, so I'm gonna follow you on
Oh yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah,
DJ EVE.
my socials is like Sector 7 for right now, but it will my DJ pages will be open soon.
Okay.
So
All right.
I will definitely send me a follow request. I will definitely accept it.
Okay, great. All righty. Honey Flo from Canada.
Yes.
So my question to you, is there a lot of female DJs in Canada?
There is now. There wasn't when I started, especially on radio. It was like actually to this day, I don't know if you guys get this, but anytime I'm doing gigs or like if it's a department store, if it's a gym, if it's a wedding, a corporate event, festival, I always have people stop and they're like a deer in headlights when they stare at me. And I hear them all the time. Oh my gosh, she's a female DJ. Or I'll have people look at me and they'll be like, what do you know about reggae? What do you know about dance hall? Like, and like if I go to do Caribbean parties, they're like, what do you know? And then I'll just like maybe drop some Barris Hammond or drop like, some Lovers Rock. And they're like, okay, you're cool. You're good. You're good. Like, it's
So do
just
you have
so
a
funny.
favorite genre of music?
Well, in Toronto, it's like over 200 nationalities. I don't know if any of you guys have been here. Definitely like New York or like the UK. So you have to know so many different cultures of music. Like I think at one corporate event, I played 10 different languages, Italian, Portuguese, Bollywood music. I dropped some reggae, like just a mix. That's how it is out here. It doesn't matter if you're Russian, Persian, Indian, Jamaican, like you have to learn about other cultures. So every DJ, I think that's really good, just knows how to read the crowd, and the crowd is so multicultural. So for me, like I'm more open format, but my heart is definitely 90s hip hop and R&B. Like that's my heart, but I play everything. You got to be outside the box. Yeah. So
That's amazing that you say that, because the worst gig you can ever take and not know that work is a wedding, right? And not be multicultural at that, because to me the worst gigs I hate is weddings, believe it or not, but I like
Because there's not a do-over on weddings.
well, number one, that's key, and that's like the biggest day of two people's lives that you are in control of. But for you to say how many different languages and cultures that you had to know, that is amazing, and know what to do with it.
yeah.
It's just not that you can turn around and say,
Yeah.
I'll play salsa, I'll play Italian. You don't know if you don't understand the language, you don't know what you're playing.
Yeah.
So
Like
I used to have to get I used to have to outsource some of my Latino people, because I know I could play Suavemente and a couple other, but that's the tip of the iceberg. You got to know your limitations. That is excellent.
But sometimes it's like there were a few events I could think were kind of epic fails for me. Like I did an Afghani party, and I don't know if you guys know Afghanistani music, but it sounds all similar. And the letters are like A to Z, like it's this long. The words of each song, it's long.
Right.
So I had all these people shouting at me in their language, and I'm like, I thought I was coming here to play English music too. So I had to just like work through the event. And that's what I think I'm pretty good at. It's just kind of working under pressure.
Awesome.
But then some are epic fails. Like I played Tiny Whiny at a gospel Caribbean party, and I had the pastor running to me and be like, shut it off. And I'm like, and it's like, ah. And I didn't think Tiny Whiny was that bad, honestly. But I confused about 500 people in the church. They're like, should we dance to this? Should we not dance to this? Which we do. But I spent like 20 hours prepping for that event, and and just to have a pastor run at you. And she literally actually was hustling people for tithing, and she literally dumped the white bucket on my turntables. She's like, how much do I owe you? And she dumped it on my turn. I never had like, it was like raining on my turntables, and this was like a gospel event. Never had that. So sometimes
that's crazy. That's
yeah, it was bad. Actually, she was from New York. You guys probably know who she is. She
that
was
explains
a massive radio personality, a very big personality in New York.
Really?
And she came here, and she had Kate. You know what? I'm just going to drop her name. I've never dropped her name. I'm just going to drop her name. Katie Good News. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she was a big personality in New York, and she moved to Toronto. She had a massive Caribbean following, but I realized that I messed up on that one song. So sometimes you can admit it's okay to not have an ego and be like, oh, I'm this and that. No, sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you just like pick up and you just keep pushing forward and you do your best. Right. So, but that night was definitely a hard night for me, with her running in her heels and dumping the bucket of money on the turntables. So I'm like, oh my gosh, get me out of here. But I've done like hundreds of events. So honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll keep moving on and find people that appreciate me and see the work that I do. And that was like maybe over 10 years ago, when I just learned about Tiny Whiny. I had no idea. Yeah.
It's not a bad record. It's a great record, actually.
I mean, it was
classics. Great, but for but even so, they should have pretty much let you know what they wanted and didn't. But that's part of it. I epically failed when I started also. You playing for an African group. So you just go on YouTube and get all African music off, and you don't even know what the lyrics are saying. So you don't know if you're cussing somebody out, doing this. And evidently they didn't like the music. So, I wound up giving money back for that. And I learned from that. Like, if you are not educated enough in that music field, outsource. I outsource Sweet 16s now. I'll take the work in, and I get the right people to play the music. That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. For
Shout
sure.
out. I don't know what beef I got with the person, but just want to say shout out to my favorite DJ in Alaska, DJ Reggie Ward. Okay. Yes, I got favorite DJ in Alaska. Okay.
Awesome.
And then sometimes you could surprise people, like Caravana is huge out here, right? So we have over 1 million people that come to Toronto. And I remember just like dropping Vegas, like in a department store, and all the Jamaicans, like, it was just like unbelievable. Like, going up the escalator, just started dancing, jumping off the escalator. Like, people that were working behind the counter started dancing. And then you slip in maybe some Spanish music, and then you turn the whole department store into, a salsa like event. Like, that's what's so beautiful about music, right? You could never judge by looking at a culture or race or an age and say, oh, they probably wouldn't like hip hop, maybe I'll just play Journey for them, like, or something. But because when you look at them, and then when you actually play the music in different genres, they actually enjoy it. They love
it. Yeah.
Okay, so
people are really into music, right?
Close out. Is there anyone that's going to close out next? Jam?
Yeah. What was the question again?
Oh, and how can we find you?
No, you asked other stuff. You asked other stuff.
I want to know how we can find them on social media.
No, my best gig. We got to go back to that.
No. I'm asking.
No, I'm going back to that.
Your favorite.
Yeah, it was DJing for Sweet Tea at a outdoor concert, right? But for me, it was like a full circle moment because in the 80s and 90s, I hung out in the music industry, but I wasn't working. I was just hanging out. And then after I started DJing, people in the music industry didn't really know I was DJing because I was more close to home. And that particular day brought the music industry people and the neighborhood people, because it was in Queens, all together. And I was very nervous because I was doing her set, but standing behind me was Red Alert, DJ Preem, um, Grandmaster Vic, Ted Smooth, like all of these gigantic DJs. I had to borrow a crate to stand on to get up to the height of the turntable. It was crazy, but that was like the best thing. But you can find me on social media, DJ Tam Jams everywhere. Um, and I'll be on Twitch tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday. That's all I'm gonna say. And then after that, I'm on Twitch on Wednesday at 3, on Thursday at 3 o'clock on the Autism Awareness Day raid train with DJ Prodigy ATL is hosting that. And I think my biggest, like for me, I just like doing different stuff. So I got a call recently to do the grand opening of Terminal 8 at JFK. So they renovating the airport. And because I did the Queensborough President's inauguration, which, you know, it sounds big, but Donovan, it's my godson. So, you know, kind of got it in there. But whatever the case, that's about what I'll be doing. But I wanted to say this because I didn't mention Shorty Love in my list of DJs. However, I started following you on social media probably around 2016, 2017.
Thank you.
And yeah, you're the one that made me say, okay, so like you don't DJ. You're playing music, miss. About myself. And you know, just
I'm sorry.
no, I mean, because like you
But I
just
get what
so
you're
you know, because I'm a hip hopper at heart, even though I play everything. But the way you fucking play that hip hop shit, just I'd be like, okay, just close your shit up and find a new career, bitch. No, but just very, very inspirational. Very
I love you. I
inspirational. Like I
appreciate
said,
that.
I've been following you. So I changed my
I
diet.
just go for it. Just go for it.
And then watching you working out, right? I just gotta say this. Watching you working out. I changed my diet.
I done fell off.
No, but I changed my diet years before you did, right? When you was doing all the cycling and everything. And I kept saying, if she just went plant-based, that would make all the difference. And then you did it.
Yeah, I did.
And like I said, I've been stalking you.
I did it for
a
3
number of
strong
years.
years. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I eat meat again, but you know.
Okay, but
Try to get it
it's just
together.
the understanding. Like you
Yeah,
know now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference, you know. So kudos to you. Definitely
Thank you, Sarah
salute.
James.
Definitely one of my favorites. Yes.
Thank you. See, and I'm
DJ
always trying to
Honeyflow said
quit.
she been
I'm
watching
always
you
trying
as
to
well.
quit.
I know. That's when you boss lady said you was coming on. I said, didn't she quit a couple of years ago? She's like, no, she's still
No,
at it.
see, I never really quit. I just get
But you came online
gets
and you told
frustrating.
us you was quitting. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
literally made
and
videos, right?
and then you know, so you haven't really seen me on online stuff, but I'm trying to ease my way back into the online stuff. But I never really stopped. I just get frustrated and I talk that.
Right. Yeah.
And then something, you know, so now I just try to gauge because just like, you know, I grew up doing like doing any and everything, especially in my younger years in the beginning. Like I mean like any and everything, every kind of party. now I'm to the point where I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna quit, but you know what? There's certain stuff I want to do, and I really have to just admit there's certain stuff I just don't want to do. And so it's like that. And I talk with some other females that's not that haven't been DJing as long. It's funny. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of going off on something else right now, but I have a few friends and people I know that started DJing like unlike me in my teenage years. They started DJing 20s, 30s, some of them almost 40, like just starting to DJ, right? And I said, I feel like y'all should get like a Facebook group that's like for DJs just starting out, in their 30s or 40s, because there's a certain struggle that I see them go through and we talk about, and it's frustrating to them. And it's some of the same things that's frustrating to me. But then some of the things I see them go through are things that I went through in the beginning, trying to get started, but I was a teenager. So to me, like it came across different. It's just like, oh man, it's like you played me, but at the same time, it's like I'm this kid just trying to get on, like just put me on, trying to get on. But then somebody as like that's 40 years old and the promoter or whoever it is kind of like play them about something, whether it's, I mean, I don't want to name stuff. It's all y'all deal with promoters. It could be all kind of things.
Yeah, she's not
It's an
talking about
insult.
me though.
It comes off as an insult when you're 40 years old. It's just like, what the, excuse me? What? I'm a grown woman. What? But as me, I went through all of that stuff as a kid, learning. I started at 14, so even in my 19s, 20s, I still was dealing with and taking the punches or whatever. But it's different. So I said they should start a Facebook group. I think it would be an interesting thing and curious to have the two sides talk, because I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Does it make sense to any of y'all what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
Absolutely.
Like the things you hear, like that you go through, and it's just
Yes.
like what you
Yes.
like either you play me or you feel disrespected. But as a 40-year-old, it's a different level. But then as a 16-year-old, 18-year-old, it's just like, oh man, he didn't give me a chance, and then you just keep fighting. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of different.
Get it.
But keep going. Like Red Alert told me, don't stop.
Right.
What question? This is just a question, just to talk about. When y'all first started, was your first gig a paid gig or a
Oh,
free gig? Exposure gig.
My first
Somebody
gig
wants
was
to answer?
paid, but a whole bunch of some paid and non-paid in between that.
Oh, okay. Got a bunch of mixed up, paid and not paid.
My first gig was with a bunch of DJ brothers, so we all broke bread. That's how that went.
it's funny you asked that question because it's so different today. Back in the days, you got paid to work. Today, it's like you said, it's more people want exposure. But what that does to me, it kind of kills who you are to me. In some cases, when you go to look to get paid, it's kind of tough for promoters to look at you to pay you. And I get a lot of that from DJs, newer DJs coming up because they just want to get, they just want to be heard. And I get that. But you got to be very careful how you do that.
Once you start,
There's got to be, you just got to be good enough to say, I'm good enough to be able to play for your audience. Because once you start doing free work, it ain't that easy to get out of free work. All right, and I see a lot of them fighting for that, and it's tough. I mean, I've been doing this over 35 years. For me, I want to get to know some of you ladies I've never met, so I'm gonna talk to Sonya so I can kind of get online and hear you play. But now I've been in this game so long that yes, I play still, but not as much as I used to. But I promote now. So the level of playing is changing to the promoting side. And it allows the fact that younger DJs can come up, get paid, and play. And that's what we're supposed to do, pretty much, is like kind of sort of watch the generation. Shorty, awesome DJ. I watch you. I watch Wonder Woman come in. I watch Nubian. Nubian's been here for a little longer, but I watched you. And Tam Jams, I'm going to get you on one of my sets. Trust me when I tell you. You're not going to sneak away as fast as you normally do. Shorty, I'm going to get you too. Get you up on them stages and do what we do. But we have to take care of each other, and that's the way I look at it. Sisters in this mix, yes, the guys, I'm telling you, they do not, they like you for a minute, but when you start coming into their money and their time and them getting work, it becomes a whole different ballgame.
Very, very competitive.
What?
You understand? They like you, but they don't like you. You understand? You getting burned, and if you play well, it sometimes, depending on who it is, I'm not saying every guy is like that. They're not. But there are some in the back watching to see if you're going to fail the next mix.
Waiting.
Trust me. They come in my ear, and that's like, nah, don't come to me with that. Let her work, or let him work, you know, because if he fails, we all fail. That means these people ain't happy. And if I'm on a ticket and I'm playing with you, we all going to win. That's the bottom line. But everybody ain't got that same spirit. So,
did anybody have any bad experiences?
Yeah, they may use you because
Absolutely.
like they use you for sure. Like a lot of DJ companies out here use women and they charge a premium because female DJs are a hot commodity, not just because of the way you look or whatever. It's a different presence with a female in the room actually doing the party and emceeing and hosting and doing all that work, right? People will pay good money, you know, and I've seen people like use different people. They're racking it up like $2,500 to $4,000 for a wedding, but then they're just like, oh, you know, we'll pay you $500 or we'll pay you. It's like, no. I know the business side of things. That's not going to happen. I'd rather go out on my own than deal with because I've had those bad experiences too, right? So, and then you find out later, wow, they actually charge a premium on you because you are female, and people are willing to pay an extra $1,000 for a female. So keep that in mind too, to always have a contract. Like, don't go through word of mouth. Oh, he'll pay you. Oh, you'll get this at the end of the night. Like, have your contracts in order. And I would just leave a gig if a contract isn't there anymore. I wouldn't waste my time.
I played with some guys that bring their own equipment, and when I get on, they'll try to sabotage my sound. Like they'll turn the music.
What?
Yeah, they'll
Oh,
do stuff
God.
like that. Yes,
God,
yes,
that's the
lady.
old, yes, man.
Yes, miss.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Crazy.
This
And-
just
and-
happened to me a couple days ago. So
What did you do?
Oh, they
What you
like
do?
switch the
I
button.
asked him, I said, why every time you over here, this happens. This never happens to me no other time. He like, oh, I don't know, Queen. That was his response.
The
I
dead
don't know,
giveaway.
Queen. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said. Like,
they
you
do
know
that.
yourself. I said, okay.
What do you like?
That's-
Hit the reverse switch or some craziness?
He hit the reverse switch on me at one party. This recently he had my music and his music
Wow.
playing at the same time.
Wow.
Yep.
And you got to watch that Serato thing too. So
Yeah.
if you got two laptops on and your
Yeah,
music is being recorded by the next laptop, watch that.
Okay.
Thank you, Lady
Thank
D.
you
I
for
did
that.
that.
Oh,
I did that
if
to
you
you.
recording.
You did that already, Todd?
I did that when we was playing that Benz that day.
No.
Goddamn right. Play that whole mix.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. It's pros and cons to this thing, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
I appreciate the love, but it happens. It happens more than I like to talk about.
You know, just play on different equipment. Try to learn your equipment. So, like next time, like you'll be the one to figure it out. Because I've had to come and help many people, guys, girls, whatever, troubleshoot. So I mean, that's kind of also what I do. So I'm like really into it. But it's not maybe back then it would have happened, but not too long. I'm gonna sit there too long and something's not right. Like, all right, let me see this board. Let me see what's going on.
That's
Like,
it.
so
I'm
get into it
definitely
because
like
then
that.
you'll
Turn it
figure out.
all the way up. Turn it
I
all the
got a
way up.
couple
Yeah,
of
I'm
gigs like
definitely
that.
like that.
That's what
I
turn
was
it
at
all
the
the way up.
It was
Coliseum.
him.
I was at the Coliseum closing the other day, right? Inside,
Mhm.
and they had a panel. They had a panel with the Disco Twins, Sweet Tea, Davy DMX, right? And so when they sat down and they had all of the mics, and they had one set of speakers, the top and the bottom, you know, a few feet away, and the mics was just screaming. And I looked at my daughter. I said, "I'll be right back." I went over to the board, and you know, I knew the DJ. I was like, and I saw him trying to control all the volumes from the one button. I said, "Bruh, check this out. Leave that alone. Control each one of them, you know, individually from the gains and the, you know, and got the sound right." And I came back, and my daughter was like, "You fixed it." And I was like, it was too big of a panel. I did that in Connecticut. They had Keith Murray. They had Tila Rock, Rod Digger, all of these people performing, and the mics were going in and out. So I said to the guy, "Where is the?" Because they were using cordless. I said, "Where's the bass?" The bass was over there. The stage was over here, and all of that interference between the bass and the mics. I said, "You can do two things: take that bass, move it over there to the stage, or plug them directly through the DJ unit. But you got to fix this before, you know, these people perform. This is crazy." And they did that, and then they said, "You want to be the DJ next year?"
Nice.
Amazing.
You can come back next year. But yeah, but you know, if you know something, like you said, like Shorty said, you don't want to see things fail just because, you know, if you can help. So I like to help.
That
too.
part.
All right, we're
Does it-
wrapping this up.
I got a question though for the other
Yeah, sure,
ladies. Does everyone have their own sound equipment?
Yes.
Well, little sets. I got a small set, but I outsource.
I'm looking to purchase.
Oh,
So if y'all know somebody, I'm looking to purchase something used because it would be my first piece of sound equipment. So that's the other thing, is getting to know what equipment is good for where I am at now.
Have you ever tried Facebook Market?
Yes. So I did look on there. Some people don't respond. And then the other thing too is I'm not exactly sure what would be the best equipment for where I am, and I don't want to have to turn around and buy something else in a year from now. So just still researching, finding out what's the best thing for me to purchase now, so I'm not wasting money, because this is DJing is expensive.
When you say when you say for where you are,
Yeah.
like, what do you mean, like, for where you are? Because I would think it depends on the type of event you're doing or the type of events you're doing. So what do you mean by that?
So for the event in April, of course, I don't have to bring my sound, but for the one in May, I'm outsourcing. So I have who I have coming to do the sound. But going forward, I don't want to have to pay someone. So I'm not doing large like outdoor events where I may need, you know, multiple different speakers. So just something for now that has great sound.
For like 100 people, or I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I would say maybe for like 100 people, something like that.
I've had a whole lot of different equipment. I've always had my own sound, and what I have now is pretty. I think it's very easy to get around, and it's got good sound. And I have 4 of them, but like I feel like if you wanted to start with 2, the RCFs, I have the RCF arrays. They only J8s, but the bass kicks on them, and then like if you're moving, like they're like a little heavy because it's the bass, but the array is just a slim top, and it literally goes in the back of the speaker. And then when you need to set that up, you don't have to worry about your back and trying to lift a 12 or 15 up on top of the thing. You just put that on and you raise it up, and they sound good. I mean, I usually, sometimes I can take 1 out, but I usually like to have stereo sound, so I'll take 2.
What is
but
it
I've
again,
done like
Shorty?
a really big
RCF?
RCF J8, and they have one that comes with a mixer on board. So I have one that has the mixer built in board, and then the others don't. Um, and they like for I done a huge corporate party like in a out in Long Island in the Grand Ballroom, and for that I took four of them. So I took four and I have four in front of me, and then I put two 12 inches way in the back of the room, so the people that sitting back there, like when they do all these speeches and all these awards they give out, they can hear them. And then
Mhm.
I bought a remote it's a remote receiver, so that I don't have to run wires all the way to the other side of that room. I can send it remotely.
So did you
So
you had six?
it's not
You
as
had
heavy.
six
So I
speakers?
had six. Yeah, I mean technically I
Okay.
took seven because I use one for a monitor for myself, but like that's just like a really big room. I'm just saying it holds, but
Yeah.
just for 100 people or whatever, those two RCFs usually work pretty good. You can really raise it up high to get it over their heads.
Nice.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
No doubt.
you're welcome. And sounds is my way to go. Like if you want to just get that joint like the next day and pay for it later, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, I was looking at
Miss
them.
Class, okay.
Yeah, I
Miss
order a lot of stuff from Sounds.
Classy has to go because she actually
Okay.
has a raid. Can you tell me what time you start your raid, Miss Classy?
Okay, I don't have a raid tonight,
Oh no,
but I'll
tonight.
be on Twitch. Yeah, yeah, I'll be on Twitch on 9 o'clock on Thursday. You can follow me at DJ Miss Classy on all social medias. That's Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, well X,
Oh,
Instagram. DJ Miss Classy on all social medias.
okay, quick ones for you questions because I know a little something about you as well. So, okay, you did say you're teaching dance. You also do what type of music are you mostly
Well, I
interested
do. I don't put myself in a box. So I do all genres. So if you hire me, but one key point I want to make, I don't take all parties. I do have my I don't want to do certain parties because you need to know the music, especially for the younger generation, because their music is a little different than our music. So I try not to take any young people parties, but if I do, I ask them to give me a playlist and I could just mix it in and mix some things. But I kind of stay in my lane right now. I work weekly at a roller skating rink in Baltimore, Shake and Bake roller skating rink. If anybody familiar with
That
Baltimore, I do
sounds
that.
fun.
Yes, so I DJ every Thursday night for adult skate that's 30 and over. And I do DJ for the hand dancers, the steppers, and the urban ballroom. So I am in a dance community and I DJ for the dancers. And that's really fun because now I'm learning how to dance. So I'm like the dancing DJ now. Yes, and I do a lot of churches. Some of my biggest events was last year. I got a chance to DJ for Amazon. That was an awesome experience. Amazon, and I do a lot of churches. I had the experience of DJing for a first lady, and it was an all women brunch, and it was a 2-day event. So they had me on the stage. My picture was so pretty up there, and it was a bunch of women there. So that was one of my big experience. And then last year, I actually got a chance to DJ in Bermuda, and that was like an awesome experience for me to DJ in an island. So I really had my share of really awesome experiences of DJing in different places.
Yes, okay. Destiny, wrap it up. Let's go.
What was the question? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just basically tell us about yourself, where we could follow you. Um,
Okay.
and at this point, yeah, where we can follow you on social media
For sure.
and basically what you do. You do more clubs
Well, I'm
or
available for
private.
hire for all parties. I've done retirement parties. I've even done a bar mitzvah, um, birthday parties, weddings, graduations, kid parties. My take is DJ Destiny, Lady Maestro on Facebook and IG.
Okay.
It's about it.
Jams,
What?
wrap it up. They
I
can
just want
find
to
you. What do
say,
you do? What do you
oh,
what do you
yeah,
DJ?
I do the gamut. Um, Strip clubs, church events, everything, weddings, bars. Um, I'll take the kids' parties. Yeah.
She takes
And
kids on.
yeah. No, but yeah, I'm all over the place. I readily admit that I go from one extreme to the other. But to me, I get hired like that because of the versatility, and knowing what to play for who. On a daily basis, I play at nursing homes and entertain at nursing homes from Monday to Friday most weeks.
Musical therapy.
Yeah, yeah.
The therapist.
Recreation,
Okay.
actually, it's
Yeah,
called.
recreation.
Yeah. But I'm like before the pandemic, I'll say, I did not know that it was this many female DJs existed on the planet. And it's been so great, meeting so many female DJs
Tell them how
on,
you met. How you met these female DJs.
huh?
Tell them how you met these female DJs.
What do you mean? Through you, boss lady.
Thank you,
You,
Sonya.
Let them
boss
know.
lady.
Let them know.
Thank you, boss lady.
Boss lady dragged me online,
Yep,
and
that's who I mentioned.
during the pandemic, yeah, for that first raid train, right? So she called me out the blue. I mean, she contacted me on Facebook and was like, "I'm putting together this raid, this event with all female DJs, right? On for Father's Day, right?" And I'm like, "Who is this person?" And she was like, "I already have Lady D Wells and Shorty Love." I was like, "Well, I know them." So I
Well,
went to
who the
their
fuck
page.
is?
I went to their page to see if they was posting about it. They didn't have nothing up. Then I said to myself, "Well, what do you have to lose? You're in the house. You ain't going nowhere. It ain't." So I jumped on with her, and we've been stuck at the hip ever since. So
Wow.
thank you, boss
Me
lady.
and Joe so fab and you.
Yes, God bless her soul.
Yes,
And
yes.
Charlie, my
Yeah,
Charlie,
that was Twitch. That was a Twitch baby.
Charlie.
Jam, jam, jam. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Who else we wrapping up?
This is a pleasure meeting you all, and hopefully seeing you soon. That's the goal for
Oh,
me.
I'm gonna see you soon.
Thank you, Sonya.
No problem.
Yeah, you know that's right. Thank you
And where
all.
we can find you?
Shorty, when can I get my first lesson?
Oh Lord.
Who asked for a lesson?
Jam
Who asked for a
Jam.
lesson? Tam Jam.
Yes, I want
Lesson.
one too.
Ain't you rocking? What,
You
what I'm gonna
rocking.
teach you now?
No,
What am I
I need
teach
to know
you?
how to.
Hey. You just want to learn how to do my little baby scratch? That's all I got is a
Yo,
little baby
all of
scratch.
that. Yeah, man. Yo,
Yeah,
there's
so
a scratch
I call
that
it the
I've been
little baby
trying to
lazy
figure out.
scratch.
You know how you bring it? Ah, 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 ah. Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
saying like there's something wrong with my.
All right, Jam Jam. You keep you try to wrap it
I
up. You
feel
keep
like I'm
coming
not
back.
ambidextrous. I'm not ambidextrous enough, but
No,
it
Yeah.
works.
You
The
gonna have
little
Jam
couple
Jam
of
do part
scratches I
2
got
on her
work.
page.
Let me
All
know
right.
when you come to New York.
Lady D, wrap it up. Let us
look,
know.
I'm around the corner. You come out when I come to New York. I'm around the corner, up the street,
Good
down
night,
the block.
everyone. We have to do this again because we have to do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to talk about.
But no, but we gotta do the ladies' raid train. We gotta do a
the-
ladies' raid train like
Okay,
all
Oh
we
yeah,
can
day.
that
do that.
too.
You know
Yeah.
that.
That would be dope. We can pull that together.
All right. But let's wrap it up because I'm getting ready to raid out. I
Thank,
appreciate
Okay.
you,
thank,
ladies.
thank
Where you
you.
My
going?
co-host, Purplicious.
Where you
Always,
going?
where
Who
we
you
going?
rating?
Yeah,
My
y'all.
brother
I'm
from
right in
another,
the bed.
my brother to
That's what
the
I'm
other
rating.
mother. My
I'm
my
actually here.
my
I'm here with my
grown
aunt.
folks,
So
my brother from another mother.
wow.
Okay, I always remember DJ Spartacus.
Wow.
I
Oh,
figured you
Spartacus.
were gonna go
We're
there.
going to Spartacus. Another New York DJ. If you want to see DJ Spartacus, go to Duns River, Rockwell Center. Fridays and Saturdays, he DJs there. All right, here we go.
I'm supposed to be at a party right now. I'm
I
about to
hope
go.
I,
I'm
I
about
hope
to
I did
go.
this right. It's backslash raid and then the name. I ain't done it so long.
It's,
Oh, it's
I
Raiden. Isn't two
the
backslashes?
backslash raid and then space the name.
Right, that's what I thought. Okay, let me go to my page and do it. How about that?
All right, y'all.
Take
There
care.
we go.
Be good, ladies.
Y'all,
All right, y'all.
it's a pleasure meeting
Be
y'all.
good.
Yes,
It's
yes.
a
Backslash
Be
pleasure.
good, boss
You too.
lady.
raid.
Great meeting all you ladies
Raid
as well.
Yes.
DJ
Likewise.
Great
Spartacus.
meeting y'all. Don't
I'm about to pray with my aunt. So I'm gonna pray with my aunt before I leave her. And you know, if you ladies pray, I actually throw one up for my aunt. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah,
on
Man,
the
I'm
Happy
oh, tomorrow, my
77.
mommy's birthday.
birthday.
Rest in peace,
Happy
Charlie.
birthday.
Hope that
Yep.
birthday.
And by God's grace, she made it to this birthday. So we gotta celebrate tomorroau.
Beautiful.
That's what's up.
Believe it now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did
All
this
right.
right now.
Rock
Yeah.
out.
See
When I
y'all
reach
later.
out to y'all, don't
Peace.
Varnell Hill me. When I reach out to y'all, don't do
Oh,
me like Varnell Hill.
I don't know if I did this right. Backslash raid.
Like, sure, you remember me.
Right. Like, was you gonna be in New York?
Yes, play music.
It's for Auntie. It's for Auntie.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
I'm bringing Pam Jams to my next gospel event.
There you
Auntie,
go.
It goes from strip clubs
hey,
to
Auntie.
church to kids
We
parties.
doing happy
I'm
birthday
bringing
for you.
you. I'm bringing you. Oh man.
Peace and love, everybody.
Hello. Thank you. Auntie, we're playing a happy birthday for you.
Thank you, Sonia.
It's a happy
You're
birthday for
welcome.
you.
Thank you. I'm gonna turn this
Happy
off.
birthday.
Stream.
All right, y'all. Thank you.